So it's been a really long minute since I showed you guys this car. What the hell? Fucking litter bugs, man. Anyways, it's been a while since I showed this video. It's been a while since I showed this video. It's been a while since I showed this car. And this is my customer's 2001 Toyota Celica GTS. If you guys didn't see the previous videos, he brought it to me with a missing head. Everything else was there, but the head was missing. And he's like, "Yeah, I took it to the shop. I took the head to get rebuilt at the shop, but the shop closed down and they pretty much took the head." So now he said, "I want to make this car 100% working again." So that's what I've been doing, but he kind of lagged on the payment, and so he just recently texted me saying that he has the rest of the money. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the car today. There's not much left on it already to do. It's just the front brakes and installing his new side skirt, because he said he parked this car for almost 10 years, and then within those 10 years they stole his side skirt. So I got him a replacement side skirt. We're gonna go ahead and install that. It's not matching color, but he does say he wants to repaint the whole car black, so I'm gonna leave him to do it, let him do that. I'm just gonna install it for him. But basically what I did off camera was install the new tires. These are some Century. They're a bit older tires. They're not older, I meant to say they're a bit on the cheaper side. Pretty new, they're new tires. So I did that off camera, took him to work, and I did that over there. I also did off camera polish the headlights. These were all yellowed up. That's condensation on the outside, that's not on the inside. We also got to install a new battery. I bought him a new battery. That was part of the payment. And I just finished plastic welding his, looks like he doesn't have fog lights. Wonder why. We're gonna have to look into that, see if we have some fog lights to give him. Pretty sure I do have some spare fog lights. I mean, I've destroyed multiple Celicas before. But anyways, I'm gonna check to see on the fog lights. I just finished installing the front bumper. It does have a broken emblem, and as I said, I did finish plastic welding it because the tow truck apparently was pulling so hard that it broke. It broke this centerpiece right here, and I was able to plastic weld that. So now you can get it painted, and car's idling really smoothly. Yes, I already let it warm up. But what I do smell, I smell a little bit of gasoline. I'm not sure where, but I smell a little bit of gasoline. It does have a harder time starting. Here, I'll probably show you guys. Or actually no, because I already started it. But it has a harder time starting in the cold in the morning. I believe that's an issue with the fuel pump. You gotta remember, this car sat for 10 years. So I did put some new gas in it, but I think I'm gonna go put some more 91. See if that fixes it. Oh, there's the screw I was looking for the air box. But we're gonna go put some gas on it just to see how it drives. I haven't really taken it out for a test drive. All I did was just drive it around the block just to make sure that the transmission wasn't grinding, nothing was grinding, and everything was top solid. But it's good. His interior does scream early 2000s with the seat covers. I did have to pop off his ignition right here because he didn't have the key for it, and it was locked, so I couldn't turn it. So I had to pop that off and release the lock. He has that DVD player over there. The stereo, the flip down TV, man. So we're gonna go take it for a drive. No check engine lights. I did put some fresh gas in it, but we're gonna go put some more. Maybe it fixes the starting issue. Here, I'll probably see if I could do it right now. Watch. Let me see if I could. Probably start very, very slow. No, it's a lot faster now, but it only does it the first time in the morning or in the day or when you first started for the first time. So I think that has something to do with the fuel pump. Wow, the dog in the background crying. But anyways, we're gonna go take it on a test drive, see what it does. But if you guys don't believe me that it's been sitting for almost 10 years, the odometer's 189, 288. Look at the last service he's had. 2009, 1229, 187K. 10W30, why would they put that? But anyways, that's 10 years, yo. 10 years, 2,000 miles. His Carfax, I gotta check this Carfax, see what it says, but oh geez. Gotta make sure we hit lift, because I haven't really tested lift. I'm about to pull up right here. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. Alright, she's good. She's good. She hits lift. So we're back home. Car didn't stall, car didn't die, no check engine light, it lift. So now we're gonna start putting the car back together. I don't have the bolts that go for this. I don't have the bolts, but I'm gonna go to the hardware store and see if I could get some, and maybe use like the ones that have a hex head or a screw head, because the ones that were right here were security purposes so that no one would steal it. But I mean, come on. Plays one game of Among Us. So I got the new owner some centric parts, centric rotors and pads. I am running these the same brand on my Corolla XRS, but I'm running the more performance brand, the one in between their product lines. This is the OE style, then they have the performance, and then they have the Stop Tech, which is now Power Stop, I believe. I think they keep changing their names every now and then, but anyways, this is the entry level one. This is just fine. This guy has like a huge lip right here, and his brake pads are pretty low. So we're gonna swap out these rusty looking rotors for some fresh ones right here. I believe these are, I like it how they do this. Here, I'll show you guys. I like how they do this. They like paint this part right here so it doesn't rust out, and same with the inside. I like it that they do that, because in the rain, you see how this looks all rusted out? It doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look good to me, and I like it that they do this. So this is why I buy their rotors. And got the new pads right here, so we're just gonna go ahead and swap it out. Really easy stuff. Any entry-level mechanic should know how to do brakes. You basically have your 14 right here. So you have the 14 right here that you want to remove, and then this side should slide right out. So what's going to happen is you're going to bring it out like this, slide it out. I already loosened it, so we're going to go ahead and take this out. So what we do is we slide it over like this, and we got to take it off from here, the 14, just so we can get a longer stretch on the hose, and then this slides out. And then we have two 17 mils right here, 17 mils right there. We're gonna take these two out. I loosened it enough, I guess not. We have two 17s right here. We take those two off, and then the caliper bracket comes completely off, and that's when we can swap in the new rotor. I already got the bolt removed, so you can see it gives me more stretch, and now it allows me to fully slide this out. And we're gonna let it rest right here on top of the strut tower. It shouldn't fall if you don't rock anything hard. So now with that out of the way, we can finally remove our pads. Oh, yep, they're due already. Look at that. I'm pretty sure oh yeah, almost definitely. Back one's already, the wear indicator's already gone, so it's a good thing I'm changing them out for him. I'm not charging him for it. It's a really simple job. This is probably only gonna take me like half an hour, even on right here outside on the street. And I got a lot of comment from you guys saying, or a lot of positive feedback saying, wow, you did your transmission out here on the street. Like, you're savage, man. Like, you're really like dedicated to your work. And I am people. So if I need to get it done, I'm gonna get it done where I can and how I can. So there, caliper bracket comes off, and now what we're going to do is remove the rotor. Oh crap, this is probably going to be rusted on. I'm going to need to get a hammer to bang this out. We had to get the big gun in here. Thank you, Joseph, for buying me this hammer. Really nice friend. But anyways, got that. This removed. Jeez. Make sure you recycle those. You get about $1 back from those. So when you go recycle your cans, take those as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this up real quick and just take off all the cobwebs. Vehicle's been sitting here for a while now, and now we're gonna go ahead and install the new rotor. So we got the new rotor installed, and I got the shims installed on the bracket. Gonna go ahead and reinstall that. But first I'm gonna get some brake clean, and we're gonna clean up the rotor, because these come with oil so that they don't rust if they just sit. And just get a blue shop rag and just clean it up. Reinstall the 17 mil bolts. 1, 2. Install the shims. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the actual pads. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of caliper grease right here on the back side, and right here on the edges where it meets on the shims, just wherever it meets any contact surfaces. This side's going to be the piston, and the other side's going to be on the caliper bracket right here where it meets contact. So we're not going to dab like a lot of this stuff. I'm going to use some of this CRC brake and caliper grease. Bought this at AutoZone a lot of years ago, many years ago I should say, and I still got a good amount left. So buy yourself one of these. That way you don't have to buy the little packets that they be offering you every time you buy new brake pads and whatnot. But we're gonna go ahead and put some grease on the brake pads, put them on. So went ahead and already installed the brake pads. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the ring right here and on these backing areas, just so I don't slab the whole brake pad with that. I don't know, it doesn't look too good to me. But anyways, I also cleaned up this rod right here. Clean up with some brake clean, and I'm also gonna slab this with some of the brake grease. But right now what I'm going to do is push the piston back in. Some people say to open the brake cylinder cap so it's a lot easier to push the piston back in, but it should be fine. That's your choice. I have this Harbor Freight brake caliper tool, and I put the old brake pad right here so that it pushes it a little bit easier, because I used to let this go all the way inside right here, and that was like a big no-no in my part. So I just do this. It's easier for me to put it back in, and once we finish doing that, we'll go ahead and grease this up and put it back in. So we pushed in the piston bit, so now we should be able to grease this up and put it back on. And it's done. It looks a lot better without having all the grease all over the back side of the pad. I don't know, maybe it's just me, or just, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna wanna double check our bolts, see this one's still loose, so we're gonna go ahead and time that, and that should be it. There you go. So people comment and always like when I put the part numbers on the video. So that's the part numbers for the brake pads, and then for the rotors, this one's a bit heavy. There it is. It doesn't matter left or right for the rotors, but it will matter if you guys get slotted and drilled. But just for reference, there you go. And so that's how you do from brake pads and rotors. Yeah, the wheel, it was there before. Not my choice, just my customer's car. Don't judge. Everything's in there, dude. I left everything in there.
I wasn't sure if my system was in there, so.
Yeah, it's heavy. Watch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's heavy. The shocks are blown out on it.
Oh.
But everything is in there, dude. I didn't touch anything.
Oh, no.
It's all unplugged as well.
It was my brother. He took the system.
And there she goes. And there it goes. Guy hasn't driven that car in 10 years. Holy crap. Another happy customer, yo. Right, Jinx? Another happy customer, huh? Jinx, what's up?